we knew coming in it was going to be a challenge, and Coach Mess and his staff put together a really good plan, and we were able to do a lot with different formations and personnels, and I think kind of kept them off balance a little bit. And guys executed really well. We protected well, and when guys got the ball, they made plays, and that's always fun to see.
You take this game personally, hearing all the talk about the Wofford offense, that, hey, we got a pretty good offense on our side of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, to the point where, that was kind of the talk, and, we feel like, when we execute, we can play at a really high level, and, we got a really good defense. Those guys played their tails off today and played really well, and so they gave us some short fields and different things like that, and we were able to execute.
Robbie, the last 5 minutes of the first half, things kind of flipped around because you got a couple of turnovers. What happened there? Did you kind of feel the momentum flip there for you guys?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of huge when that was our goal, is to force turnovers, force 3 and outs, kind of just to get them off the field quick. And, guys made some plays and were able to force the ball out. I think they were trying to do a little too much, I think, and we were kind of taking advantage of it. So it was nice to give the offense the short field like that.
Easton, you've got a lot of talent out of the backfield, but what's it like having Seth with his hand able to go up and make that catch?
Yeah, really good play by Seth, and he had a couple good catches today, and he continues to learn the offense and kind of expand his role. And shoot, we got so many playmakers, and so guys did a really good job stepping up, and when they had the ball, they made people miss, and so it's just my job to get out of my hand and let them run with it.
Does it kind of feel like you've got a wide receiver out of the backfield with him?
Yeah, absolutely. He does a really good job, and is quick and athletic, catches it really well, and so Ty can do the same stuff, Bruce can do the same stuff, so we're deep at that position, and they're all really talented.
Was the tight end something you thought you could get loose a few times? You got 3 different guys who made plays. Is that something you thought you could hit coming in?
Yeah, I think so, and kind of what the plan was, and some of the formational stuff that we were doing, knew we could get them the ball and give them opportunities, and like I said, those guys made plays with it after they caught it, and that just is going to help us continue getting them the football and kind of expanding the offense.
Robbie, we talked on Tuesday about having a big game tackle-wise, to have the kind of game not only yourself but the defense did. Describe that.
I mean, it's huge. We knew it'd be different seeing them compared to our scout team offense, and we kind of got adjusted to it those first few drives. They had some plays on us, but once we got used to it, we were able to kind of dictate the speed of the game a little bit, and that really helps when you're trying to make open field tackles. You can slow them down and help guys rally the ball.
How well did that scout team prepare you guys, though? It was the first thing Kleiman said when he came out.
Well, I mean, it was huge. I mean, you don't see it all year. You got to get used to it. You got to see it as much as you possibly can. And those guys did a great job. They were in the film room studying them and trying to give them as best look as they could. And I think they did a great job all week.
Jabril, Kleiman talked about how fine-tuned you guys were in trying to get them to see what you wanted them to see. What was it like to be out there and see how you guys were able to kind of bend them to your will?
It was great to play assignment-based defense. I know we want to go out with a win for the seniors, and also just everybody do their part. I know a lot of times the ball's not going to come to you, but if you do your part, everything will come to fruition.
Was it crazy to see, though, how, I mean, everything they talked about, I mean, from Kleiman said it was as far down to where you were placing your foot to trick them into doing something, kind of. I mean, to not have to adjust to them, but to make them do what you wanted. Is that weird? Is that different? What was that like?
No, that's good. I know in practice it's all about giving looks, showing different looks to make them think one thing and then switch out and show the other thing. So during the game, we try to give different looks to the offense so they could run the ball one way or another, and I think we did a good job at that.
What do you think of taking on the option? You willing to take it on again?
It's whatever for us, because I know that we'll do a good job of defending if we play it next week again, or if we play a spread team in Sam Houston.
Is this the first time, Jabril, you've seen an option team? Did you play against it in high school, or is this the first time certainly in college you have an NDSU? Right?
Yeah, definitely in college, yeah. I know last year we played against Charleston Southern, which was also an option-based team, so this is about the second time, but playing against one, this is the first.
Robbie, is it fun facing an option team like that, where you're not guessing obviously, but where you don't know necessarily where it's going?
I mean, yeah, it's nice. Obviously, I kind of liked being. I mean, obviously, I was playing a lot more close to the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I enjoyed that. But I mean, it's just a different scheme you got to get used to, and I wouldn't say I enjoyed it more or less. It's just there's a lot more opportunities to make plays for some people than other weeks, and I think obviously if you're able to make more plays, then you're gonna have more fun.
Connor's long touchdown catch. What did you see? You kind of laid a block late in there. What was it like seeing him kind of rumble?
Coach always preaches, when a guy gets a ball downfield, chase him, you can make the block, or if something bad happens, you can fall on the fumble. So I seen him run down the sideline. I see one high safety, so I was like, let me just get this block, like these guys laid on the line for me, so I'm going to do the same, So he was able to cut inside, and I was able to lay that key block to get him in the end zone.
Bruce, can you describe the momentum of the last 5 minutes of the first half?
Yeah, we knew we had to turn it on, we had to put our foot on their throats, just keep rolling. We use the opportunities that defense gave us and just had to put it away and score touchdowns. We couldn't settle for field goals. We had to score touchdowns.
Bruce, I'll ask the question I asked Easton. The offense take offense to hearing all the talk on Wofford this week? You guys take it personally?
Somewhat. We execute, and when we do, we're hard to keep up with. So I just feel like some people lack on the respect on our name. But we have a point to prove every week, and we just got to go out there and execute.
Robbie, the play, the fumble recovery, can you describe that from start to finish?
I was just kind of, I was a little backside, so I was just kind of chasing the play down, trying to do whatever I could to stop the quarterback. And I think it was Caleb who was able to knock the ball out, and he made a great play. And really just going from there, just kind of instinct took over, and it ended up popping right in my hands. So I was thinking about diving on it, but it ended up popping right in my hands, so I just kind of went with it from there.
Jabril, they had you playing on the field side. I think that's a little bit different than what you've been doing most of the season. How much fun was it to get out there and use your athleticism and speed in space?
Yeah, it was fun playing field side. I know mostly I'm to the passing strength or whatever away from the tight end, but it was fun playing out in space and being able to show my speed and everything.
Easton, 7 consecutive semifinal appearances for this program. What does that mean to this team and maybe to you personally?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. The culture that has been established here a long time ago is pretty special, and starting with the administration all the way down to coach, and these seniors have led us all year and done an unbelievable job, and so it means a lot to be at a place that you can even say that. It's pretty special, and so we're excited as heck for another week to continue playing together.